Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. I am a certified trainer and practice group leader with Spring Forest Qigong. I am so happy to be with you again today. We're heading to the end of the week here, Thursday. I don't know when you're watching it, but right now, live, it's Thursday morning. And we want to, what do we want to do? We want to set our intentions. So, our intention for the day is something good. Let's look. Steady compassion. That sounds good. Hi, Lynn. So, our overall intention is steady compassion. Can we continue to be compassionate with ourselves consistently, steadily? And how about with whatever's happening around us and to those people and animals and your furniture? Can you have compassion over your garbage? Obviously, anything. Let's be grateful and compassionate and really allow ourselves to feel and to do whatever it is that comes to us from inside. More focus inside and not being affected, because there's so much happening outside that it's uh, it's so difficult, right, to separate them. So what if we include everything, but with steady compassion, and we focus inwardly to keep ourselves as balanced as we can to help ourselves and our family and our universe. Let's just go all the way out there. Hi to Pam and hi to Martha. And let's do our 1 minute for peace. So, with the thought of steady compassion, we have our hands in prayer position and feel the connection of ourselves with the earth and with the universe, because we're part of both. And let's just stay for a minute, feeling that connection, allowing the peace from the earth to come up and bless us, and the peace of the universe to come down and bless us, and then we become a lantern, a radiator of peace for a minute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not sure how well I did on the minute thing. Started a little early. Okay, so how's that feeling? Just breathe in, breathe out. Know that you already did a good deed today, bringing in and radiating peace. So, our word is compassion, steady compassion. Steady compassion. Okay, let's start with our feet shoulder hip distance apart and start bouncing from the knees. Feel roots going down into the earth, or however you want to think about it. And that you're just drawing up with the bouncing, the movement of the muscles here are acting like energy pumps, drawing peaceful energy up through the bottom of your feet. So if you had a wonderful night's sleep and you're just humming, you're bringing in more. If it's the daytime uh, or the nighttime, however that works, but you were humming, so you're just going to bring up more so you can give more out. If it was more difficult for some reason or other, not sleeping well or just so busy, then you help yourself renew by bringing this chi, this peaceful chi coming up through the body. And you can add any other emotions if you need happiness, joy, contentment, peace or gratitude. Just bring it on in, let it go through, and start to zoom through everything, weaving in and out, helping to release what you no longer need, transforming it into unconditional love, releasing it out as something beautiful like light or butterflies or rocket ships, and feeling the universe again coming down like rain or light sparkles or whatever it is for you, because it's not the same for anybody really. And you just let it come through and open up, clear extra energy you no longer need, release out as something beautiful, clearing, releasing, clearing, releasing. So, and it is, we are going into spring, so think about it as spring cleaning every time we do this. Hi, Paula. Hi, Dorothy. Let's take our hands over our heads and we'll do 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our heads. If I can get this to work. To live to 100. Sound good? All right. So our hands come up over our heads. Steady compassion. Steady compassion for our bodies. So depending how you're feeling health-wise, have compassion for all that's happening. And there may have been things going on in your life, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, that you're growing through. That's what we're doing. Our whole life, we're just changing second by second, even though it doesn't feel like it most of the time. And sometimes it feels like it is second to second. And we're just going to bring in, by breathing in, we're going to breathe, let go by breathing out. It's teaching us. Doesn't our breath teach us so much? Hi, Susan. How you doing? Breathing in, welcoming the new breath, the new moment. Breathing out with gratitude, release what you no longer need. Thank you. Thank you for being with me for that tiny second or for all these years. And you release it out. And you breathe in again. And follow your breath and feel it as you breathe out, and just let it go as much as it wants to. And then wait for a moment or two and notice, be aware, just experience yourself breathing in again. Can you experience yourself breathing? And have this steady compassion of just allowing yourself to breathe, letting go of the need of control. Sometimes we get off kilter. Too much stuff's rushing at us. And you just want to control something. That's normal. So bring yourself back to center. Do some bouncing. Call a friend. Have a cup of tea. Walk in nature. Plant some seeds. Bring yourself back into balance. Now while we're bouncing, we have our spine as straight as possible. Our hands are just flapping at the wrists. Our chin comes in a little bit. We touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and we let the shoulders soften. So even though they're up, the arms are up, the shoulders aren't going all the way up like that. Okay, so let the shoulders be down and just the arms coming up. Did you know that how you are affects those and things around you? So we're talking how important self-care is in all levels. So the best you can take care of yourself is going to amplify out to those around you, to the places you go. And it's so important that you're here right now. So breathe in and breathe out and know that you're not doing it with your mind. You're not planning. Hi, Christine. You're allowing yourself to become aligned. Use your tools. Use your Qigong. Use your reading. Use your learning. Use your friends here to help. A few more seconds of beautiful bouncing with our hands over our head. If it's something that feels good and you don't feel done yet, then you go ahead and continue. You can do the whole thing. And then but if you're continuing with me, then let's let the shoulders lead us and open up the spine. With this steady compassion, we're going to let go of the arms. I was just feeling like I was trying to make it spin there, so I'm just going to let go and let the weight of the arms and the spin help to open up and release any stress. Give yourself some smiles. I always have a picture of my sister here smiling at me. So if maybe that would be helpful for you to have some pictures of things that just make you happy and help to release the urge to control everything. All right, how's that feeling? Pretty good, I hope. So let's get back. Our feet are shoulder hip distance apart, and just go and scan before we move on. Let's just scan the body, either bottom to top or top to bottom, or you can go inside out. It's up to you. And just say good morning to everything, or if it's nighttime, say good evening, etc., etc. Good morning. I'm going to go from the inside out today for fun. Okay. Good morning to the still spot, still point. Good morning to all the layers of this physical body. When I do not know you, that because I don't understand everything, but I know you because you and I are one. And I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for what you do, even though I don't really know what you all do. Some of you may know all of this. I take a lot of it on faith. And feel it, your body responding, saying good morning, smiling. Who's smiling at you? Everybody. Smiling, smiling, smiling. All the way through all the layers, through the bones and bone marrow, inside the blood cells, skin cells, everything. And let your awareness go all the way out to the end of your chi field. So figure, maybe as far as your arm stretch or something like that. Or whatever, just you don't have to know. And see if maybe just doing that helps you to soften. And then we'll move into our shoulder shrug. So lift the shoulders up, head goes back, tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Smile. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Notice how that feels when you bring your neck back. And then we'll slowly release the shoulders down, head come up. Let spinal fluid come up and bathe your brain. Feel a nice wash happening. And then we'll pull our shoulders down as if there's a magnet. And feel a little release. And then release that. So we're helping to release tension again. And then we'll do 2 more. Shoulders come up, head goes back. I am very pleased that mine feels so good. Yesterday was like one side was going more than the other. Feeling really, really good today. So celebrate that. Celebrate wherever you are. Celebrate that you're feeling it. Shoulders come down, head comes up, whoosh of chi and spinal fluid going through, clearing the brain, clearing all the extra energy you no longer need. See butterflies or bubbles, whatever you like, coming out, shooting off to the ends of the universe. Pull the shoulders down and just say thank you, thank you, thank you for this release. Release the shoulders again, and we'll do that one more time. So shoulders, we lift them up. So you know you're doing it right if you wiggle the body and the arms just sway like ropes. And then the head goes back and we scrunch a little bit now. Absolutely what is right for you today. So if you're feeling inflamed, it's going to be just a teeny bit. And that is going to do exactly what you need. And if you're feeling, wow, no problem, then you go back a little further. And that's going to give you what you really need. And then we release the shoulders down, the head comes up, and allow the chi to come through your bottom of your feet and your chi field, and just give a huge gusher of whoosh, chi coming through you, waking everybody up, and you can be like a dog and just kind of do that dog shake it off. When they have to come inside before they do that, of course, right? And we'll tap the cheekbones. See how you feel now. How do you feel now compared to how you felt before we started, or when we started? A little more alive, a little more connected, maybe a lot more. Maybe you were so tired you're like, I seriously don't want to do this today, but I'm going to turn it on. And now you're doing it to the best of your ability, standing, sitting, or lying down. Rub the C7. Clap your hands to stimulate your heart. Love your heart. Say, I am so grateful for you to keep me alive every day, every moment of every day. And I'm going to do my best to just bring in joy and not hang on to hatred and rigidity and that kind of thing, and resentment. Bringing in forgiveness. Everything I can do to keep you healthy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll keep going. Let's go to the kidneys. And I like to do the kidneys early and just give myself some more chi. And you can hang out here longer, patting, waking up the chi, cultivating chi, and that's, our vitality center. So you need more energy for the day. You can tap more. You can do this rubbing, back of the hands and the palm of the hands. And do you remember that we are connecting the different systems to that? So with the back of the hands, that's the skin, right? The lung system. So you're connecting your kidneys to your lung system. You're saying, hey guys, high five. How's it going today? And then the palms is your heart. So you're doing the same thing with the heart and high-fiving everybody and saying, all right, we've got an excellent day. We're going to be here for for all of the name. Put your name in there. Tap your tailbone. Another great one for the kidney. You're opening up the spine. Kidney does include all the bones. Did you know that? And bone marrow and everything with water. So kidney is really important. And if you sit a lot, get yourself to get up and tap your tailbone at least. Walk around your desk if you can. Go upstairs, downstairs, through the hall, and out the door. And we'll cup the tops of our knees and the backs of our knees. Now, if you notice yourself yawning, if you notice yourself burping, if you get hot or cold, if you get dizzy, first of all, if you get dizzy, sit down, hold on to something, steady yourself, open your eyes. Too, if your eyes are closed and you get dizzy, open, that can help. Hold on to something, sit down. But all of the things, anything you notice, aches, pains, your arm shoots out, that's chi moving, opening up blockages, so you can have your intention, which ours today overall is steady compassion, but your intention for health, etc., abundance, clarity, right? That's a great one. All right, so that was all our active exercises. We'll get in beginning of the universe position. Again, feet, shoulder, hip distance apart. Bend your knees, elbows out. Stretch your fingers and toes. Send the chi to the tips of the toes and the tips of the fingers. And if you've done the finger growing game, think of it that way. You're doing finger and toe growing game, and you're imagining them going longer, 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 straighter, stronger, longer, straighter, stronger. And release. And you just stimulated 12 meridians in your body. You are humming. The engines are on. All the buttons are pushed to the on position. And smile, tuck the chin in, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, and say the password, I am in the universe. You can yell it out. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. And feel that. What does it feel like to be combined? You and the universe. So if you want to keep part of your life separate, let's shake that off. We're going to be entirely one with the universe. So feel yourself like putting a color, a drop of food coloring in a big glass or something of water, and how it dissipates, right? Like you might put the color it in a batter, right? You're making a cake or something. You want to have a fun colored cake, and you put a couple drops in, and you think, whoa, that's a lot of color, and then you mix it out, and it's like very, very light. So what if we just allow everybody to drop their colors in and see what beautiful rainbows we become? How's that feeling? Connect to what's most divine for you. Put in your intentions for your day, for yourself, your family, your friends, for the community, for humanity, for rocks, for crystals, for water particles. Whatever is in your heart that you want to put in, to say, I really would like everyone to feel as if they're a new, like a crocus or one of those early blooming flowers, and that today is that new for them. Gorgeous. Okay, awesome. So let us move into a healing movement. So that was all preparation and connecting, and now we are so one with the universe, one with our body, loving ourselves inside and out. And let's just bring some contentment in. Maybe there's not a lot of contentment right now, so let's bring it in. So we'll take our hands and we'll hold our fingers together like that, make a little heart shape. And then standing on your left foot if possible, or one of your feet, and then stretch that other one out. So you want about 1.5 steps, another half a step. And then feel how that feels for you. You might want to be wider, you might want to be a little bit in, but then bend your knees. I like to bend my knees more because it feels, I don't know, it just feels good for me. And then we take that heart shape and we bring it up and down. The elbows are out, so not in, okay? Elbows are out. And you just bring it up and down until They just hold themselves there, and you'll feel that little extra pressure in the fingertips, but you don't have to add pressure. It just happens. You breathe in, and you allow the wave of that breath to just kind of scoot you over to the left. So you can't see right now, but my left knee is bent and the right one is stretching out a bit. Now, if you're like really into that and you want to go further, that's up to you, but it's not exercise. Remember, when we're doing Spring Forest Qigong, we are focusing on our chi and opening up the chi channels. So what this helps us to do in this movement is it's actually helping our lung system, which is the lungs and the sinuses and the skin and the large intestine and the nose. And we're helping all the meridians that belong to the lung system to clear, to open by this movement. And someone who has taken traditional Chinese medicine or something like that probably will be able to explain that more, but I'm trusting Master Lin and all the masters before, and the results that I get, and that's how I explain to you with confidence that this helps to feel better. It helps to, it cultivates, like we're bringing in steady compassion. So let's bring in steady compassion for allowing ourselves to experience what we experience right now. Maybe 5 years from now, continuing, it'll be a different experience, a deeper one. But that's okay, because what you're experiencing right now is what's exactly right for you. So allow yourself to start to feel what compassion, well, compassion is good too, what contentment feels like as you just go back and forth. And I will attempt to stop talking as you enjoy this healing movement. If you are experiencing contentment and it feels really good, then go ahead and continue doing this. If you are ready to finish your Qigong practice for today, and when you come back to center, come back up, release your hands down, bring in all the colors. You may notice white, because we're bringing in white for the lungs. You may notice blue for the kidneys, red for the heart, green for the liver, and yellow for the stomach, spleen, and pancreas. And just let all the colors and all your sensations, every experience you had, because all of it is helping you to understand more and to understand yourself more, and let it spin, spin, spin. And as it spins faster and faster and starts to condense down. Feel it condensing down into a dawn, smaller and brighter, smaller and brighter. It turns into a tiny energy pill. You tuck it deep behind the navel. You have that for you at any time. Like I was at, when I was election judging the other day, it got cold in there in the afternoon. So I'm like, okay, Chi, can you come and warm my fingers and toes? And yeah, And that helped. And then I also did this. And I put my hands on my kidneys. So, um, remember these things that you can do. And you don't have to do a whole practice, right? You can just do a little bit of this and that to help you during your day. Maybe you're just achy. Why don't you give yourself a massage of the ears, right? What a fun idea. Take your hands out. Feel 10,000 more hands coming out of your body. Collecting the gifts the universe is pouring. See if you can feel it. Is it liquid? Are there little presents? How do you feel the volume of gifts the universe is giving you right now? And then you bring your hands together, accept the gifts of the universe, bring them on in, open your heart with steady compassion as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, I send you many, many blessings and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. If you ever want to work with me, just, contact me and we'll work together, which would be fun. Okay. Bye.